What's going on, my Trainer Club? We have the gifts event that's coming to Pokemon Go starting on August 5th. So, do you know what the top tips are to help you max out on giving gifts, receiving gifts, and hatching eggs? So, I'm gonna help you with that today. Welcome to the Trainer Club. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below, super interested in this. How often do you get lucky friends? Because me, myself, I don't seem to get them every day. It almost seems like I get them in clumps. And to be honest, I don't know, since it's been in Tokyo or I just haven't been able to look at my phone as consistently, like if we're filming and we're playing, it seems like I've got a couple of lucky friends that I haven't even seen the animation pop up on the screen. So let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think of this lucky friends and how are you doing? But today, what we're gonna do, and the reason why I'm asking you about that is because we have the Friends event coming to Pokemon Go. So today we're gonna get down my top tips because oftentimes at surface value, you're like, oh, it's just an event with friends, like it doesn't really matter, like it's not that big of a deal. But when you look deeper in the surface, I think this is gonna be the perfect event to help you max out on everything that's going on in Pokemon Go right now. So starting off, we are going to start the event on August 5th at 1 p.m. Pacific time, every other time zone. Make sure to go to PokemonGoLive.com to check it out for you. And it's gonna go all the way until August 19th. So this isn't a week-long event. This is going to be a 2-week-long event, which is why I think you absolutely must maximize. And I'm gonna give you my top reasons to help you maximize because I know that it's going to help you out and you're not even gonna realize what it's doing. So let's get into my top tips right now. We are in Tokyo and I don't have my tripod, so it's a little bit more difficult for me to film my videos because my tip videos are usually done on a tripod. So what we're doing here, we have my camera set up on a bike mount on somebody's bike, filming in the street, just so I can get these videos out for you because the tripod is the most effective for me to be able to get these videos out. So I appreciate you guys being a part of the Trainer Club. Let's get into this video right now. Pow! So before we hit number 1, we definitely want to make sure we know all of the details of what this event is. If you guys haven't checked it out, this is what it's gonna be. So we're gonna get 30 chances to open gifts per day. So you're gonna need to open 30 gifts per day. You're gonna be like, dude, that's a lot of gifts. It doesn't matter, you have to do it. And you're also gonna be able to get the chance to carry 20 gifts in your inventory, which means you can play and you can collect 20 gifts. And what I always suggest doing is when I'm playing and I'm grinding, especially since I'm in Tokyo and I'm playing a lot more, I'm going to be checking my inventory quite frequently. As soon as I hit those 20 gifts, I'm going to be sending it off to my friends. And if you are lucky, Mystic7 is definitely hyped about this. If you haven't seen his video, make sure to go check it out because this is his favorite Pokemon. We have the shiny BONSLEY being able to hatch from the eggs if you get lucky. Plus, the 7-kilometer eggs are now going to be 2-kilometer eggs, so you have to make sure you keep track of this. I don't know if they're gonna change what the eggs look like or if they're just gonna look exactly like 2-kilometer eggs because it says they're gonna look like it, but you get the chance to hatch all of the different Alolan and baby Pokemon in those eggs. So now you don't have to walk that 7 kilometers, you have to walk that 2 kilometers and you get these same rewards. So we're going to check out how to absolutely maximize every little detail that we have here because it's gonna be better than you thought. So my tip number 1 is gonna start off with the friends. And I'm gonna break this down into a couple. So I'm gonna do a couple with the friends, couple with the eggs. So tip number 1 has to do with the friends. What I mean by this is number 1, the reason you want to open all 30 gifts a day, you wanna send out way more than you can. So if you typically do like 10 gifts a day or whatever it is, you're gonna wanna do at least 20, 30, 40. The reason why I say this is because in my opinion, the Lucky Friends bonus is the hottest commodity in the game because oftentimes, like right now, Shiny Rayquaza is out, right? So what we did is we did a special trade so that I could get a lucky Shiny Rayquaza. Number 1, because most of my Shinies aren't that good, right? They're usually like a 10, 11, 12. They're really not that good overall. So I do also want to max these out. Number 1, because Rayquaza is the top dragon attacker in the game. If you haven't checked out my video, make sure to go check it out. So what I mean by that is the gifts, if you can open it and hit lucky friends, if you have more chances to do so. So if everybody in your friends list has the ability to open 30 gifts, you can increase your chances overall everywhere by 50% to getting lucky friends. So now that we have the lucky shiny Rayquaza, now that we have the Poliwag announced that's gonna be the global Pokemon that's gonna be shiny for Yokohama, now is the time to start doing this because now you can hopefully get more lucky friends. You can trade your shiny legendaries, you can trade your shiny Gardevoirs, your shiny Gallades, whatever you want to do to trade to get guaranteed luckies. This is gonna be the best time for you. So this is why I'm saying do not take this event lightly. Do not look at it as like, oh, it's just kind of a friends event. No, know, beneath the surface, this is a great event for you to start stacking up on your lucky friends to help you max out on these shiny lucky legendaries in Pokemon Go. All right, it's literally 8:50 a.m. so I'm just gonna walk down the street and I will be right back to finish this video because I just hit 50 kilometers for this week. I have one more egg spot I need to have open, and it is a 1.1 out of 1.3 kilometers, so I will be right back. All right guys, on to tip number 2. What I suggest doing is ranking up all of your friendships. So I know 20 gifts a day, and if you're only sending a few gifts per day and everybody has 20 gifts, right, it takes a long time to get your friendship up. But a lot of you guys have been doing the friendship, you've been following my videos for a little bit of time now. So what I suggest doing is taking all of your friends up a level. Try as hard as possible, be as consistent as possible, commit to your friends, have friends commit to you, that you're all going to start opening gifts to get you up to try to get best friends. Not only do you get that 200,000 XP, but you have the chance to go lucky friends more frequently. Most of my tips are definitely gonna revolve around this lucky friends, but you can also get the XP bonuses. So now you have the 50% increase in the amount of gifts that you can give out and store in your inventory, which just means you can set it to more friends, right? So you can click off more of those things. So everybody commit to me, with me right now, that you're going to open 30 gifts per day. You're gonna send out at least 20 gifts per day to all of your friends, and make sure to contact them if you know them to be like, dude, let's get these lucky friends, let's rank our friendship up, let's coordinate, let's definitely coordinate our eggs and really rank up those friendships so we could either get 100,000 for the ultra friends, you could get 200,000 for the best friends if you're on that lucky egg. So that's tip number 2, get your friend XP bonus as you rank up. And my tip number 3 is going to be, make sure to open these gifts when you have spots in your bag so you can start trying to churn over these eggs to be able to get some of these shiny babies and these shiny Alolans. Right now, the only thing and only place that we can get these shinies is in eggs. So you have to make sure that happens. I'm very curious in Yokohama, are they going to release the Alolans to be able to be caught in the Go Fest for the shiny potentials? Because in Chicago was the first time that we saw the Alolan spawn wild. I heard in Dortmund they did not spawn wild, which was after the shinies, but I heard rumors that they were going to put them in the Yokohama event. So I'm very curious to see if this will be the first time that we're able to encounter the shiny Alolans in the wild, which will be super awesome. So let's check out the 100% IVs. Number 1 on the BONSLEY. So the 100% IV for hatching on the BONSLEY level 20 is going to be 744. So since this is the highlight of the event, you definitely want to check out this BONSLEY, that 744 100% IV. I hope you guys get that shiny. Once you do, make sure to tweet it at me at the Trainer Club B, and definitely tag Mystic7 in there at Mystic7 on Twitter to make sure you celebrate his favorite Pokemon and you get that shiny to show it off for him. All right, 1.27 at 1.33. I gotta do this again. I'll be right back. Making it happen. Hatching a Machop, all right. So we got the 50 kilometers a day. We're going to get our 2 eggs in about 5 minutes right now. So this is what we're gonna do. If you wanna check out why I do that and you wanna see what rares we can get, make sure to check out my video up here. So now we're gonna check out the 100% IVs for the hatchings as well as the shiny potentials. So almost all of these guys can be shiny. So that's why these 7 kilometer eggs are number 1 so much fun, because all of these shinies are pretty much exclusive to the eggs, and we have a lot of shiny potential. So let's get into it right now. The Alolans and the babies, 100% IVs and the shiny potential. So we have the Cleffa with the shiny potential, max CP of 384. Smoochum, 100% IV of 738 with the shiny potential. Alolan Diglett, 389 shiny potential. Alolan Geodude, 739 with the shiny potential. Alolan Grimer, 785 also with the shiny potential. Alolan Meowth, 456 with the shiny potential. Alolan Rattata, another shiny potential, max CP of 420. Alolan Sandshrew, 739 with a shiny potential. Alolan Vulpix, max CP of 505 with the shiny potential. And then we have the Pichu with 100% IV of 271, also has a shiny potential. Togepi, shiny potential, 376. Igglybuff, shiny potential, 306. Tyrogue does not have a shiny potential at a 281. Smoochum does have a shiny potential, 738. Elekid, shiny potential at a 689. Magby does have a shiny potential at 756. Azurill has a shiny potential at 208. Why not? Shiny potential, 305. Badoo, shiny potential, 489. Then we have Chingling, no shiny potential, 575. Munchlax, no shiny potential, 1081. Riolu, not shiny potential, 568. Mantag, no shiny potential, 713. BONSLEY, we already covered, 744. New shiny potential, and Happiny, no shiny potential, 212. So you guys need to know which ones you're looking out for. Definitely appraise those guys as soon as you hatch them, and then you can always trade them. The cool thing is you can also, tip number 4 is to open gifts from far distances, meaning know your friends that are over 100 kilometers away. If you open their gifts and you hatch them and they give you eggs, you can then trade them for over 100 kilometers and get 3 candy. So if you hatch a Happiny, a Munchlax, or anything that's rare like that you need candy, including the Riolu, who is, by the way, an awesome save trade to be able to trade for a lucky friend, because people are looking for the lucky Riolus. It's a great Pokemon to utilize for the lucky trades, so you definitely want to save those guys, but then you trade them and you can get 3 candy, right? So it's another way to stack up on your candy by utilizing the distance friends, not only to be hatching them from distance, which is cool, you also have the ability to get the candy from doing the trades. And my tip number 5 comes back to the lucky friends. So what I would suggest doing, since we're going to be able to open more gifts, we can't necessarily send more gifts, but you have 100 gifts to send per day, which is pretty extreme. I have never done that to date for myself. I'm sorry, my friends list. I hope you guys keep opening gifts this time, but this is what it's gonna be. Start trying your best to stack these luckies and be more strategic about your lucky friends. Meaning, we have the Suicune coming up, so if you like shiny Suicune, you don't have a good one, or you want to get a lucky shiny Suicune, save a lucky friend trade for that. Notice that we're gonna have another community day coming up soon, so we're gonna wanna save our lucky friends for that, because I think that it may be the Turtwig. So Turtwig may be the next community day, unless they throw us a curveball and don't put a starter in, because usually they do rare starter, and now we're on to Gen 4 starter. The only reason I'm kind of doubtful on this is because Gen 4 didn't come out too long ago, so I'm not sure that they're already gonna break into the community day for it. Even though I have a ton of the Turtwig candy, I've seen a lot, it's been going along for that. So this is what I'm saying, stack up. We definitely probably have a Trapinch coming up soon. I would assume that at some point we're gonna have the shiny Snorlax raids. It may be premiered at one of the Go Fest like Lapras was, and then the whole world would get the 3-hour raid window, maybe with like Body Slam and shiny potential as well. So that could be a potential, but that's what I'm saying. So don't just blow these lucky trades. Number 1, have it for like, I would definitely do a shiny Rayquaza if you didn't get a good one, or you have one that's just bad and you wanna re-roll the IVs, but then be more strategic. You know what's coming up. We have the Suicune Day, I believe it's on August 17th, and then we have everything coming up after that. We always have community days, so always having one person stacked up with a lucky friend that you're like, hey, we just don't really have anything that we wanna trade yet, maybe we should hold on to this. That's a good idea, because you can hit it more often and frequently. So there's the other downside potential, is that there's a possibility that if you do it right now, you could get a new one. But if you don't have anything specific that you're looking for, I don't suggest just wasting it if you're not going to utilize that guy. Like if it's not for PvP or it's not for raids and you don't plan to max that guy anyway, save the lucky trades, get them in the bag, get ready, have them prepped and be like, okay, I want a shiny Suicune. Is that cool with you? Unless we both get shiny Rayquazas, because we don't have one yet. And if we do, we can touch base and then we can trade those. Do you know what I'm saying? So those are my top 5 tips. Make sure to get out there, make sure to send all your gifts, make sure to open those 30 gifts per day when you have space in your bag to definitely get some of these 2-kilometer versions of these 7-kilometer eggs. Same Pokemon, a lot less distance. So thank you guys for tuning into the Trainer Club. I appreciate you guys. Make sure to share this video. It really helps me out. It helps out other trainers. It really is a win-win-win for all of us, and it's gonna make you look good like the hero where you are meant to be, because you are already here. We're already learning. Thank you to all of my likers, commenters, subscribers. I apologize if I can't get to too many comments this week, because I'm going to be enjoying my time as much and be as present as I can be here to maximize on the events, to help you guys out, to focus on the videos. And I am still reading your comments, but when I get back, I will start responding as soon as I possibly can. Or if I have some extra time, I will be tuning in to you guys. So an extra special thank you to all my Patreon members. I appreciate you guys taking your subscription and support to the next level. And you know what I'm gonna do. See you out on the next video. Peace. All right, guys, some bonus content for you guys. Just finished filming this, and look what we have here. We have a shiny Misdreavus. I literally just clicked this on my way back to the Airbnb in Tokyo. We are wrapping up today, and then we're gonna head to Yokohama for the hotel for a few days. Then we're coming back here, but we have a shiny Misdreavus, dude. I am super hyped on this one right now. So this is my third, the first one I've actually seen. My gacha picked up the other 2 in Chicago, so this is the first one I've actually seen in person. So we're gonna check these IVs together, because I obviously have no idea what they are, because I just clicked it, had to share it with you guys. If you stuck around and you're seeing this bonus content because you are a dedicated member, I appreciate you guys. So hopefully this is good. mediocre, but it is probably like a level 25 or so. Shiny Misdreavus from Tokyo. Yeah! I just wanted to take a moment and sincerely thank every single person that decided to take their subscription and their support to me to the next level as a small channel, and really trying to grow and hit new levels and be able to travel and really meet up with a lot of my fans and the communities around the world and the US especially. I just want to say that your support really means a lot to me. It helps me out, and I greatly appreciate you for being a part of the Trainer Club. Thank you so much.